You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, team.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and Bing.com, and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Jersey Shore After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Jersey Shore After Show.
What up, AfterBuzzers? Bing is for doing, and we are here doing something crazy. We are here doing another AfterBuzz TV After Show for the Jersey Shore, the final season, episode 10. Shore Shower. So this isn't one of those crazy titles where we're like, why is it called that?
Yeah.
Clear, straight
nothing
to the
cryptic
point.
here.
No. Right. No. But before we do anything else, I am Roxy, rookie Striar, along with Jessica, Kingpin King.
Hey.
And Erika, E-Vite, Vieira.
Hello, guys.
And we're waiting for Keven KWoww to call in because he's just like the busiest guy of all time.
Ever.
And he misses not being here, so he's got to give us his input.
Right, but he said he would call, and I know he's going to be calling from the airport, so that's how much he loves everybody here, that he's going to be sitting in the airport, probably drinking something at the bar, on the phone with us, yelling
Maybe
about Jersey Shore.
already.
Yeah, wasted, I'm sure.
Looking like a crazy person when he's talking about Snooki and JWoww and Call of Duty. People are like, what the hell? This guy
He's like in the security line.
Oh my God, he's going to get kicked out of the airport. Oh my. Okay, and we also are missing my #1 ball. My matzo ball, Gabby, Sassy Gabby, is actually doing something shore related though.
Yes.
She is at a Sandy benefit type thing.
Yeah, charity
Keven
event.
just called in.
Okay.
Oh, do we have KWoww on the line?
KWoww.
Hey, what's up?
Oh,
Hey.
KWoww, we're missing you in studio. We're missing you.
We are.
I'm dying. You know, just to stay with the whole GTL thing, did Phil tell you that he had his first tanning salon experience today?
No.
What?
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Phil the Thrill speed deck.
What does that
Phil
mean
the
exactly?
I thought he
Phil
looked
the
a little crisper.
Yeah, we went and consulted with Mary down at what's the name? Mary, what's the name of the place? Insatiable Sun. And yeah, we put Phil on a full program.
Oh, no.
Tanning greatness.
OMG. I love it.
Is this a spray tan or an actual bed?
Phil?
No, Phil the Thrill bailed on
flaked
us.
on us.
He flaked. He's
Oh
not
my
here.
God, he bailed. Okay, well, no, we're going with the beds.
Ooh.
And, you know, Phil's very white, and he works 7 days a week, and he never gets up. So the idea is for him now to get into the tanning salon 3 days a week, and we'll go to 2, and then she said it'll just be once a week for maintenance. He's going to be a bronze god.
We need Phil to go to Paula's tanning salon.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know they like that's a whole other level. I don't think we just baby steps. So anyway, we're without Gabby, right? And so it's just E-Vite, Kingpin, and you, Rookie?
Yeah.
Yep.
You got it. So,
Oh
but
my
you know
God,
what? There's only 3 of us here, but we're going strong. You're calling in. We only have a couple episodes left, so we got to bring all the energy. KWoww, I'm
By the
assuming
way, how many more episodes do we have?
2.
2.
That's it?
We have 2 more. The 17th and
Crazy.
I mean the 13th.
The 13th is the last day.
date.
Oh, so
And a reunion.
sad.
Okay, so from here on in, let's make the pact. We're all in as hosts from here till the finish line, right?
Yeah, you need a promise, KWoww.
Yeah.
No, I do. And, you know, we have our Christmas party
Yep.
the night after, so next week. So next week, I think we do it. We get really drunk to get warmed up for the Christmas party, and then we have the Christmas party, and then we'll talk about the Christmas party the following week.
So we're going
we
to
have to stick with the
pregame.
Jersey Shore theme.
Well, Keven, I do plan on whipping out multiple Jersey Shore themed dance moves. So I think we should have some kind of a Jersey Shore dance move contest at the Christmas party. That's what I'm proposing.
Oh my God. As a tribute to the Jersey Shore ending, the Christmas party, we're bringing out Ron Ron juice. We're doing a Jersey Shore themed dance off. It's going to be a whole theme party.
Dance off.
You know what? So, like, when we end up doing next week's party, we need to film our dance because we'll have all the other hosts from all the other shows there. So, you know, like, even though we get the lowest ratings now out of all the shows in the network, we at least have to be the most obnoxious and get the most attention at the party. So let's film the E-Vite dance. We'll film Gabby dancing. Roxy, you always dance too at those.
Oh, of course.
Then we'll play it. We'll play it the week after next on the show. How about that?
We might even get Kingpin to dance. But
you have to dance.
Speaking of the lowest ratings, though, guys, come on, buddies. We need your help. We need you guys to do us a favor and go to iTunes. We will love you forever. Go to iTunes, 5-star, rate, subscribe, leave us a comment. If you leave your Twitter handle, we will read it and we will give you a shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out, faux show.
Why don't we ask them one other? If they may just want us all to go away, and that's fine as a group. But if you guys want us to still do stuff, I don't know, get a show for us. But it's going to be a show that's fun, that is conducive to the Jersey Shore lifestyle.
Well, Kevin, don't forget about Snooki and JWoww. That's coming up right when Jersey Shore ends.
That's so girly, though. I know, but it's not. That's more, they're building their little house. So you guys, by the way, you're right. You guys will be on Snooki and JWoww, and everyone will keep tuning in for that. But I'm wondering about what we could all do together. So maybe the fans can write in and tell us.
Right, so that is your guys' job. iTunes, tell us what's up. Of course, you can find us on YouTube also, but we really need that help on iTunes. Let's jump right into the episode, though.
You know, Rox, one last thing, because I know I'm being off topic, but it's kind of on topic. So before I go, I'm heading down to the airport. Maria has the Christmas parade she has to do, so we're heading to Orlando. But next week, now, Roxy, you know one of the biggest tragedies with you has been your most recent birthday, correct?
I mean, I was crying from then until now. Yes.
All right.
The big
Roxy
2-1.
Hit 2-1. No longer a teenager. She's no longer the AfterBuzz teenager that we knew her as since the age of 18. And we've been telling her for a long time that we had someone in the farm system. We started her at age 14. She's now 18. She's ready to go. Her name is Mackenzie.
We hate her.
And she's going to be in studio next week for the passing of the torch.
On our show?
Yes. Yes.
She's
going to be a guest next week on the Jersey Shore to meet Roxy face to face.
Kevin, if you could see Roxy's face right now, it is not a pretty one. She is stone-faced right now.
Even though she has a pretty face.
Even though she's gorgeous, but there's no smile there.
Roxy's not going away. I don't get this replacement.
Week, you know what? We knew the day was going to come. We knew the day was going to come. We knew what we were getting into.
We're going to be consoling her the rest of the night.
Kevin, do you know what? Just on theme with like the whole reality show thing, I'm thinking maybe we should have a vote. And we should have a vote.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, remember now, this is a network vote. We have to put it onto the network. This isn't for the Jersey Shore. This is it's a big thing.
It's about to be a girl fight.
Here's what Roxy has over. Roxy's stomach was pumped at 14, then pumped again after that. This girl, I don't know if she can keep up.
Yeah, and we should have some kind of special something.
We're going to have a drink off.
At the party, yeah.
Oh,
drink off,
Watch her try to outdrink me. Okay.
That will never happen.
I think it's a drink off. I think it's a dance off, and then it has to be some kind of sex off.
A sex
off?
You
guys have to go out and pick up guys. We'll see, because I know, Roxy, you're good at that, too. So.
I got it. I got this in the bag.
I'm going to go, you guys. Have a good show. I miss you guys.
Bye, KWoww.
See you guys next Thursday in studio.
All right.
Have fun at the parade.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, wow. I can't believe he's trading me in for some dumb slut.
You'll always be #1 in my book, Rox.
Yeah, me too.
I don't even know this girl, but I hate her.
I met her.
Do we hate her? She was awful, right?
I don't hate anybody, but I don't like this whole idea of replacing you.
Thank
you. I want to keep you.
You cannot be replaced.
I wouldn't hate her so much if you didn't.
I know. If I were you, Roxy, I'd hate her too.
On my 21st birthday, KWoww calls me and goes, I'm just letting you know it's never going to be the same again. I don't appreciate you the way that I used to, and I don't know if we can be friends anymore.
Just because you turned 21?
Yeah. Because I was legalized.
Getting old.
I was getting old. So anyway, now that we're almost 10 minutes into the episode and everybody has tuned out at this point, just kidding, hope you're still there. Let's actually start to talk about some MVP situations.
Yeah.
What?
So, just because there are 3 of us here, who would be the M, who would be the V, and who would be the P?
I think I'd be, well, I could say who I think
I mean, no one wants to be the M.
That's true. No.
I feel like if it had to be one of us, it's most closely to me because I'm a little crazy out there sometimes. I'll take the M. So between you two, let's V and P it up.
I was going to say V for me, but
I'll be P. I mean, whatever.
Okay, so for the rest of tonight's episode, we are putting on the persona of our MV or P. You know what I mean? Because I'm the situation.
Well, I don't know about that, you guys.
Yo, GTO.
Okay.
Come on, guys. I mean, I've really thought about this, and I don't know if this is a good idea.
Yo, Vinny, you depressed or what?
Okay, Paula, you my bitch. So anyway, MVP.
That was a sad attempt at us being Mike, Paulie, and the situation, and Vinny. That was a really sad attempt.
We're trying.
Cat's here.
Yeah, you have so many things you can work with.
Vinny, I could just think of him in a beanie and like, okay, guys.
And Mike's like off doing drugs somewhere. Like
Awkward.
Okay, we gotta.
Anyway, so MVP going strong, except not so much.
No.
They're trying to pull girls. They're unsuccessful both nights, except for you, E-Vite.
Yes.
AKA Vinny.
Me.
I got the threesome.
You bagged the chicks,
Almost. It didn't happen.
So why don't you tell me what's up? Why can't we pull any chicks tonight?
I don't think they're really trying to pull chicks. I think they're over it. Like you were saying earlier when we were watching the episode, like if they really wanted to, like if they were really determined, they could pull chicks easily. I'm sure girls are just falling over them at the club, lining up to meet them. And I think they're just over it. And they're like, you know, they probably have higher standards these days, except for maybe you, Mike, but I just don't.
Girl's a girl. I'm gonna get mine, you know.
Well, I actually think too, like kind of what you said. I think their standards are probably a lot higher than what's there, and they're just like, this isn't it. This is not doing it for me.
They've been exposed to a whole other world.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like Pauly D lived in Vegas for however long. And,
they're in LA.
Yeah, and they even what's that club Merge? They even talked about like this is more of our scene. This is more of kind of what we want. Which is interesting because you think of them going to the club mostly like at Karma or Bamboo, and they're like, no, this is more of what we like and want to be at.
At Karma, there's a bunch of grenades.
Yep.
Grenades.
And they're going off, and I don't want to be there.
And there's a grenade over at Merge, was it Merge? Too. Angelina.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
My BFF Angelina, guys.
Roxy's girl.
Well, we'll get to her in a second, but I want to quickly talk about before that, still on MVP, Vinny, celibate, pulling the threesome, was good with my boy, Vinny.
You know,
what's the deal with the celibacy?
When a threesome presents itself to you, we just gotta
some
take
girls
it, right?
that you found on the street. Come on, Vin.
It was pretty bad. I think he was just bored.
Yeah.
You know, and for him, it was just like, oh, just why not?
Honestly, I think it's, you know, what we talked about before. They just needed good television, you know, like for that girl to go home with him and then be like, ew, this is gross. Like, that's stupid. Like, clearly she didn't think she was going over for crumpets and tea. Like, let's be real. I think it was like he was walking home, you know, who knows if like the producers prodded him or something, or, you know, I'm sure those girls recognized him, saw the camera crews, started talking. But I mean, I just felt that the conversation that we saw on TV was so just like unnatural. It's like, hey, why are you alone? So are you coming home with me? It was just like no convo whatsoever, no small talk. But it just seemed so weird to me.
If she was just like DTL and going back there for the fun of it and then was weird about the threesome, then why did she just get into bed with Paulie or the situation? Like, why couldn't Vinny have brought these 2 girls back and been like, And you know, they do that all the time. Here's one for you, here's one for me, here's 4 for us. Like,
but he hinted at a threesome in the beginning when he was like, "Oh, I'd take you guys home, but there's 2 of you."
Well, that's the thing. I was under the impression that they were giving him the impression that they wanted to do a threesome.
Right.
That's why when she took off and he's like, "Oh, she wasn't into it." I'm like, "Oh, come on, was it just now? Was it a whole?"
She was like,
setup?
"That's gross."
Was it a whole setup by the producers? Then you watch it and you're like, "Oh, this is dumb."
guys, are these girls actually out there just that are laying around on the street and they're like, threesome with celebrities, let's go?
Some girls, once they see a camera crew and recognize a quote-unquote celebrity, they'll do whatever.
Okay, I have had very little experience with this, but the little that I have this past, you guys know that I've been shooting this VH1 thing, and I was out the other night at a bar, and I've got 2 camera crews following me inside, and I have never in my entire life had guys come up to me like that. Like,
even guys, you think it'd be more?
It was insane. Like, looking at us, like, going by us drinks. We got bottle, everything. I'm like, what you guys don't realize is that I'm not famous.
Yeah.
You think I am because I just walked in here with 2 camera crews. I am not famous, and you are trying to, they're sitting there, like, you can tell them being like, who is she? Oh, I feel like I recognize her from somewhere. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Unless they listen to or watch us on AfterBuzz.
That is true.
That's true.
That is true.
You're quite the celebrity over here.
An AfterBuzz celebrity. Oh my God! Because of this show, which was how I originated 3 years ago, my very first Jersey Shore show.
Oh,
I'm gonna cry. But I'm just saying. So now I have had a little taste of what it's like to be out at a club bar with cameras around you, and it's like whack.
It's a totally different world.
And I am not even 0.1% of what is going on with them.
Yeah.
So I can just imagine, like, there are people coming up to you. But then if I were to take a guy home and then he wasn't DTF, I'd be like, peace. I don't know whether that was me or situation talking. He's just like
You're
filling
getting
me
them
up right now.
confused now. It's just taking over your body.
Right. So anyway, enough of the celibacy threesome. Let's talk a little.
I mean, what did he say? He's luckily for Vinny, he was able to still keep his celibacy unless blowjobs count.
Right. Do blowjobs count? What's the say on that? Yeah or nay?
No.
I don't get why he's doing this whole celibacy thing anyways.
I don't either.
Stupid.
So,
because if he's gonna be that stupid, be stupid the whole way. Make blowjobs not count. Like, why kind of do it? You know?
Yeah, make it a real challenge.
Either or. Like,
what's the difference between your dick being in somebody's mouth and their vagina in terms of celibacy?
Yeah, you're still getting pleasured.
That's the thing. It's kind of like either make a choice. It's weird. It's dumb.
But he said he could jack off too, so you know. Anyway,
but that's him pleasuring himself. I guess it's different.
Like, can we? This conversation. Honestly, I have a pretty strong stomach, but this is making me a little grossed out.
That's something you got to ask a priest.
Should we go around and asking? Anyway, so let's talk about Angelina.
Okay.
Your girl.
My girl. So as you guys know, because Keven won't let you forget it, I interviewed Angelina at an AfterBuzz Vegas function that we had, and she would give me absolutely zilch on what was happening this season, except for the fact that she was on it.
Why could she say no?
But she also said that she was on it. She said, I was with them multiple nights, but she said she didn't know how much would be shown. I wonder if this is the only thing we're going to see.
I hope so.
I wonder if they became friends after this and the producers decided to cut it.
Well, yeah, she was such like a stage 5.
Such a stage 5.
Great.
Stage 5.
So, seriously, though. Okay, what do we think? First of all, I will give her props. She looked good. No, we're disagreeing.
Crickets.
I mean, I think she's looked better before. I think she looked better when she was on the show. But she looked good.
She looks the same.
To me, I thought she looked like she lost a lot of weight, but
in person.
Yeah, but
on the show tonight, it looked like she had gained weight.
That's what other members of the team thought. So maybe I'm always like, you look great. I just think people like are going. Anyway,
I guess the thing with Angelina is that I just don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. I don't care to see her. It's a fake fight to me. They bring her back. It doesn't really bring any. It's not anything like, oh wow, like her and JWoww were best friends. No, nothing really happened. They all hated her, and I think they still do. And I don't really care.
I think with Angelina, like, she made such an effort tonight to be like, I'm so sorry, I want to apologize, blah, blah, blah. It was weird to me how there was no dialogue with the girls, especially after Jenny made such a huge reaction, like, holy holy shit, like Angelina's here. Like I thought that there was something gonna go down between them.
Did we just not see it?
And I'm sure we just didn't see it.
No,
you
if
know?
there was something interesting like that to go down, you don't think we would see that?
But I find it hard to believe that they didn't interact whatsoever. Like none of the girls. Of course, like maybe Dina wouldn't, but like Sammy and JWoww, you would think they would at least say like hello or something fake. I don't know.
This show is so, I think, desperate for just interesting things to happen, and I think if that had happened, I think it would have
It'd be boring.
I have to say though, I want to stop it for a second, then I want to keep talking about Angelina, but I really enjoyed tonight's episode for reasons we're eventually going to talk about when we get to the shower, but it was a very genuine episode to me where there were no shenanigans, there was no, it just, to me, I was like, these are people that I've grown to love, and I liked just watching them live tonight. And maybe that's because my standards have lowered for the show, but this was the best episode for me in a really long time.
Well, it's also not just your standards being lowered. I don't think that's it. I think it's almost like a sense of like, not nostalgia, but a sense of like, oh, it's almost over.
Yeah,
like,
totally. You're trying to soak it all in.
Yeah, because I kind of felt that too. Like, oh, like it's sad. We're not going to see him like this anymore. And they kind of hint at it too when they're there, like saying little things here and there that are reminding you that this is going to be the end.
Yeah,
so,
and
nostalgia.
To be honest, I think that's exactly what the producers want you to feel, because considering it's like the last 2 episodes ever, or I guess before tonight, the last 3, they probably don't want to leave the show with a sour taste in your mouth. So we're probably not going to see like a ton of drama between like the main characters. You know, it's probably the sort of thing where they want us to see that they've become a family. Like they've been trying to emphasize this for so long at this point, especially last season, which was all like frou-frou, and they talked about how much they loved each other. So I'm sure these last couple episodes, they're just going to emphasize like, we're a family now. Like this is, you know, and that's why they're doing all these flashbacks. Like tonight alone, they showed the first episode, like our first impression of Snooki and how much she's changed, and when Paulie was yelling at Angelina. So we're getting all these flashbacks kind of remind us, like, see how far they've come, and they love each other now. And
okay, but
blah, blah, blah.
speaking of these flashbacks, I have a question for you guys. So it made it look like Angelina was the enemy of the past. But if you think about it, there were times where Jenny was the enemy, Sammy was definitely the enemy of the girls. Everybody hated Snooki at first. People hated the situation. So it was interesting to me because I think that if Angelina had stuck it out, she would have been part of the family.
I think she would have.
I don't think she was just the number one, like, enemy of everybody. You know, I don't think she was the target. I just think she quit on it. But the flashbacks that we saw made it seem like she was the only one causing all the issues. And they've just grown so much since then. But if you look back, each one of them at a time was really public enemy number 1.
Yeah.
And there was a point when Angelina, everyone was kind of warming up to her, because when she came back, like she hooked up with Vinny, and there was a point where she was getting along with some of the other people as well for a little bit, you know. So
I think just by virtue, I agree with you. I think if she would have stuck it out, I think eventually she would have become part of family, just even by default. I mean, what they're going through and what they have gone through is such a tremendous experience that you just naturally create that bond.
Right.
But I do think just by virtue of her quitting and leaving, left a sour taste on anybody, all of them out. They're probably all saying, you know what, this is hard in different ways, and we're all handling it. Like, either like, you came back, like, you know, man up, and stay.
Right.
I would feel just by virtue of her leaving, it's like, you know what, you're not part of it anymore.
Cop out.
If I were them, I would feel like, haha, I'm gonna laugh all the way to the fucking bank.
Yeah, exactly. And that's probably what's the most annoying, is that she quit, and then she's since has been trying to weasel her way back in when she's seen how successful they've become and whatnot. And so she's like trying her best to get publicity, whether it's her getting engaged or her saying things against gay people and whatnot. And so I'm sure they've followed all of this.
But I mean, she must not be a very bright person, because she came back, what, second season, third season? By then they were already pretty popular. Like, she was given another shot. Like,
when she came back, like, they were skyrocketed to fame after the first season. So when she came back and decided not to make that work, like, I would have been like, whatever it takes. Like, I don't care.
I'm gonna do this. I'm here. Like, you know.
Even if everybody hates me, I'm gonna stick it out.
I would do it.
That's what
Stick it
Snooki
out.
did. Remember how much everybody hated Snooki the first few episodes, and she was miserable.
She wanted to go home.
But like, be a little smarter than that.
I was gonna say, be smart. I mean, you don't want to you don't want everyone to hate you. Like, don't be. That's the thing. And watching Angelina, it was annoying because she had a bad attitude and she was stupid about it. Like, she's gonna be living around these people. Like, play nice. Don't
even tonight too. She's like, I've grown up, and it's just like too late.
But I think it made a lot of sense that we saw her in this season. I'm glad that we saw.
Yeah,
I don't want to see any more episodes of her, but third to last episode, seeing her for one thing, like, oh yeah, remember this? Bye.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Good riddance, kind of. Even though I will say, when I talked to her in person, she was very friendly. She has a lot of different projects going on herself, so wish her the best, just elsewhere. Don't want to see her on the shore. What about the baby shower, guys? So we're planning this shower, and Snooki's really upset. All she wants to do is go to the baby store. Can I ask you guys, why is there not a name for the baby store?
I guess you can't call it what Toys R Us.
You probably can't say the name or something.
They're like, I want to go to the baby store, the baby store.
Well, it's probably some local little store nearby, and they just call it the baby store.
Bizarre, though.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah, I didn't think it was that
Well,
bizarre.
they probably had to pay them if they were like use like publicity.
No, I think that they would be paid.
Yeah, I would think I would want to, if I had a baby store and they were going, I would want my store, everyone to know the name.
Yeah.
And probably they just the baby store. I don't know.
Anyway, so she really wants to go to the baby store.
Funny that you picked up on that.
I know.
Well, because imagine if somebody was like, I really want to go to the restaurant. I want to go to a restaurant. I want to go to the restaurant.
But it's like people say, I want to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, I say that at the grocery store.
You don't like name like Ralph's or Pavilions or Vaughn's every time you go, right?
And the thing is too, like with restaurants.
Yeah, I say I'm going to Trader Joe's. This is a good argument. Let's just spend the next half an hour we have.
Because I have an opinion on this. And with restaurants, there's a lot of restaurants.
You wave that flag.
I'm going to wave my AfterBuzz flag because with restaurants, even grocery stores, there's a lot of them. But there's probably only one baby store. And it's the baby
On the
store.
shore.
On the shore.
Shore baby
so there's
store.
only so many baby stores in the world. And
well, anyway,
you brought it up.
She wants to go to the baby store. What do we think about this? Or were we sad for her? Did we want to just tell her, or like we're not, or do we want to keep it a surprise?
You know, I feel kind of sad for her because she genuinely seemed like kind of like, God, nobody wants to go to the baby store with me. Like, I know you guys aren't pregnant. I know this is not your stage of life, but you're my friends, and why don't you want to come support me? And that's how I felt she was feeling.
I don't feel sad for her. I mean, I just think that, like, those girls are in totally different walks of life right now. And granted, they're all best friends. And they have, like, you know, they've put up with her pregnant antics. Like, I've got to say, Snooki has been one grumpy pregnant girl. And, like, this whole episode, I feel like all season, all she's done is complain. And they've put up with all of it. They've never once, like, said anything. They just, you know, tolerate it because they're friends. And I don't know. I think that, like, if it's the kind of thing where maybe they could go to the baby store with her, I guess, if they had nothing else to do. But if they don't want to go, I don't think it's like a huge deal.
They don't have anything else to do.
Well, I mean, like, because it's one thing, you know, it would be one thing if they were like engaged or married or something to the point where they were thinking about that stuff too and they were into that stuff as well. But at this point, like, that's probably like the furthest from their mind.
I'm really surprised that you described her as one grumpy pregnant girl because I think she's been handling all of this so incredibly well. Not been complaining that much. She's kind of like took her own place, and she even was telling JWoww, she's like, I really don't like talking about it because I don't want you guys to like hate me. We haven't heard her like cry or bitch. Everybody else is talking about how Jionni's not there. She's like, I get it. He loves softball. I want him to do his thing. I feel like she's been really good about everything.
You know, I kind of agree with Jessica. It's not so much that she's I think she's a little bit grumpy, but I think she's pretty good considering she's pregnant, but in comparison to her usual personality.
Right, of course.
And so when you compare it to like how she is, and she's always right there, like, come on guys, let's go, let's do this, let's do that. It's so different than what she usually is, and that's why I think it's coming across as like maybe grumpy or something.
Yeah.
I think she's handling it
I just think
well,
she complains a lot.
But back to your point about now I'm trying to blank. What were you just
Her
saying?
friends going to the baby store.
You know, I disagree with you a little bit because, you know, there's situations like I have like, you know, friends or like cousins or whatever that have kids, and, you know, I'm not there yet, but I've gone to the baby store. I've gone there to support and like be there for my friends, and it's what you do, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, that's
you
not
don't
what
go
you do
every
at the
day.
shore. I just feel, I mean, granted, like.
Jessica has no heart.
Exactly. I'm cold-hearted.
Oh.
No, I mean, granted, I'm sure, like, when I get pregnant, I'm going to want my friends to go shopping with me, too. But then again, it's like, you know, that's what I am going to force my husband to do with me. And that's what I'm going to force my mom to do with me and that kind of stuff. But I'm sure it's, like, under the circumstances, like, they have to film this stuff. But any other situation, like, you know, if you're at the shore, like, you'd rather go to Jinkies or whatever than go to Jinx, whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking of the restaurant.
Jinkies is a restaurant. Love it.
I'm thinking of food. Damn it, I'm hungry.
Their brunch is amazing.
Love that place.
So epic. So we all just proved our fat sides. Okay, everybody has a little fat kid in them. It's fine.
It's always on my mind.
Some comes out more than others.
Yeah.
Oh my God, banana chocolate chip pancakes, so good. Speaking of though, fat, pregnant, etc., how amazing is Snooki's style looking when she's pregnant? I mean,
a
this
cute
maternity
pregnant
clothes,
girl.
she's killing it.
I think
She really is.
I think she really stepped up her fashion game and the Snooki and JWoww.
Do you think she has a
I think she's
stylist?
stepped up everything
No, I don't-
since first season.
I don't think she does actually, because I think it's still very much true to her, and like she has a little bit of a wacky style, and I think it's really cool how she's really rocking that, kind of bringing it to the next level.
I think
If
she
you
definitely has a
follow-
maketh artist though.
Yeah, I think yeah, her hair and makeup, but I think if you follow her on Twitter and stuff, she's kind of into like her whole style and fashion thing. I don't think she has a stylist.
Okay. So I really like the girls planning this. This is one of my favorite moments of the episode is when they're all sitting and she's coming. I'm loving Sam this season. All of a sudden, out of left field, I've never liked this girl that much. And I'm like, she's so cute. Like, she reminds me of the girl that I would have been best friends with in high school. And she was sitting there and she's like, I hear her coming. I hear her coming. And she's genuinely so nervous and excited. And I'm like, wow, you're really not trying to make TV at all. You're just like this girl who's living, who ended up on the show, who's like, just excited little thing.
And I think it's interesting you mentioned that, because I think with Sammy, we haven't had a chance to really see her, because so much of the focus has been on her relationship with I was gonna say Roger, or relationship with Ronnie, and just.
Oh my God, Sammy and Roger would never work as a couple ever.
And so like so much of the focus has been that and the fighting, that we haven't really seen like Sammy just be herself and just.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nice that we're finally getting to see Sammy and Ronnie separately.
Yeah.
Like, they're spending more time with she's spending more time with the girls, he's spending more time with the guys. They're doing their own thing. And
Like a
then
real relationship.
Exactly. And then they still come back, you know, at night and can spend the night together, do whatever they want to do together. But they're actually, like, making the effort to make time for their friends, which we never get to see that side, because usually they're just, like, up each other's asses all day.
Wait, I'm just thinking of what would be an incredibly odd couple now. Think about JWoww and Jionni.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's funny.
She's like 10 feet taller than him.
They actually did something like that in the Snooki and JWoww, where they surprised each other and basically had like each other's dates for dinner, and it was so fun because they had like things they wanted to talk about. They want to have like the talk, like, hey, with Jionni, like, are you like genuine?
What are your intentions?
Exactly. They had that. It was cute, but it was so funny seeing them on a date, because JWoww was like twice his size.
Oh my God.
Or Dina with Roger, any of that. Yeah.
Yeah. But them particularly because of the size difference.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And we saw it today. Gianni's just so little.
He is.
He's cute,
All the
though.
girls at
He's
the
so
baby
cute.
I
shower
think
were
he's cute.
taller than
I
him.
don't mind short guys because I'm so little.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
true.
short too. Yeah.
Short guys are probably still taller than you. Short guys are always shorter than me.
Oh, it's because you're tall.
Oh, don't complain
Yeah,
when you're
seriously.
model tall, bitch.
Please.
Yeah.
So
Wouldn't take it that far.
what do we actually think about Jionni though? And I honestly think that Ronnie's hitting the nail on the head, and he's the one who keeps calling him out, being like, he's at this freaking softball thing. Like, he's not here at all. Ronnie, I've never heard him express something so much in his life as this, and he really isn't. Gianni's kind of MIA.
Yeah,
think
it's
he's-
unfortunate.
I think he's MIA because I don't think he wants to be on the show. Like he's tolerating it because he's with Snooki, but it's just I don't think it's his thing. He probably maybe
Since when, though?
Since always. He's not one to like be flashy in front of the camera, and maybe he's so uncomfortable around Vinny and Mike. Yeah, I mean, because the less he's there, the less drama that's gonna happen between them, between him and Snooki. And
Well, speaking of that though, Vinny totally approaches him. I mean, we don't see what the conversation is yet, but wrong time, wrong place.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
for
totally.
sure.
why was everybody pushing this? I'm like, what,
I don't
bro?
know. I don't know why they were pushing it.
Vinny, why did you do
Awkward
that?
throughout. I know. Tell us what you were thinking.
If I could, I would.
What was going through your head, Vin?
I can't even make up an answer to that. I thought it was such the wrong time and place for that. It's not appropriate.
I completely agree. It's supposed to be a happy moment, although how freaking awkward was that baby shower. Past the surprise, when she was crying, it was so sweet. I got emotional. I was like, oh my God. She was so genuinely happy. And then they sat down and I was like,
awkward.
Because they're like staring at a cameraman too, like the way it was set up. It was like
all the cameras were probably like in front of them.
Yeah, it's like a U. It's not like they're an actual table. Because I was thinking about that too. It's like it makes it awkward. It's like when you're at a wedding. Have you ever been at a wedding and you have to sit at the table with like the other
head table?
Yeah, and then you're literally sitting there like staring at everything else, and you're just it's awkward and weird.
it's kind of like when you're at a bar.
No.
No, like when you eat dinner at a bar, you know, when you go to a restaurant, you go to sit to eat dinner, and there's no seats, so they sit you at the bar, and there's like 5 of you, and you're like...
You're next to each other. You're like leaning over to
that's
talk.
awkward. It's only good when there's just 2 of you.
Yeah.
Or when you can at least face each other.
Yeah.
And then you can make out over martinis.
Yeah. I don't like martinis, but...
Because that was the point of the story. That's what you picked up on.
I did.
Make out over drink of your choice.
Yes, okay. That's better.
So... Situation, is he gonna approach next, or Situation and Jionni are too far gone?
I think they're gone.
I think he's gonna try. I don't know if Gianni's gonna accept it, but I don't think that the season's gonna end without the Situation saying anything.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Or the series.
Well, I don't know. In some ways, I just feel like I don't think Situation. I don't know. I don't know why I can't have an answer for that. I don't know.
As of now, he's not invited to the wedding.
Yeah. He probably wants that invite. That's like he has serious issues with feeling left out, as we saw all last season.
Yeah, he does.
So I think it would be a big problem for him to not be invited to that wedding.
But I would want to go to the wedding.
Yeah.
And speaking of, if any of you guys have weddings you're attending, or if you're doing holiday shopping and you need to buy gifts for somebody, I know it's such a stress, such a force always.
Love your transitions.
But gotta bring Amazon into the discussion. So, in case you guys forgot, because we haven't been talking about it for so long, we do this awesome thing where if you're buying something off of Amazon, which, let's be real, everybody's done at some point in their life, probably once, twice, 1,000 times.
Got my Halloween costume off of there.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
So instead of just going to Amazon.com, you should go to AFTERBUZZTV.com, click on the link to Amazon, and then go through with your purchase as you normally would. It's no extra money for you, but we get a small percentage of the proceeds, which help to keep the lights on and
keep on giving you free content.
Keep on giving you free content because we don't want to charge for this shit.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And we try to do as much as we can for you, so we're just asking for this little favor back, this in iTunes, and then you're golden and you've done your part for the holidays.
And we'll love you forever.
And Thanksgiving just happened, so you know, if you're still in the giving mood. Or if you just want to go to Amazon and buy us gifts and send them here.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be preferred.
That's cool. I'm looking for some new jewelry, you know.
I could use a new pair of jeans.
Yeah, I could use like a ring of some sort. You know, something along the lines. Do you want anything?
I think I'm good. Maybe some...
She'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
I just did some shopping on Amazon. I just bought myself the Twilight CD for the new movie.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, Twilight. I never caught on to that craze.
I still need to see the newest one.
Well, I haven't seen it yet.
I hear it's the best.
The music is really good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go to AfterBuzz TV, click on Amazon,
Yep.
And
then buy it for myself. Okay. Anyway, back to the shower. The question of the evening. Nobody else was thinking this, I'm sure, but we were. Where's Ryder?
Mm-hmm.
Ryder, where you at, girl?
Yeah. Why wasn't she at the shower?
Isn't she Snooki's
Are they
best friend?
friends still? I mean, maybe after the whole Situation issue.
No, she showed up on Snooki and JWoww.
Oh, she did?
And where's the unit?
Oh, gosh. Ew.
Where's the unit?
I think maybe he's in jail or something.
My best friend unit.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
where
know.
you at, buddy?
I know. Where is he? We haven't seen him all season.
Your gay lover unit.
Like, literally, though.
Is he gay?
No, but I just think that the two of them...
Have dabbled.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we have something exciting. Really exciting for you guys. So, Watchtower, we love you. On Twitter all the time, you're showing us so much love.
Number one fan. Awesome.
And you made an awesome promo for us.
Yes.
So we're going to pull that up and show it to you guys before we get to news and gossip. Let's hook it up, Martin.
Watchtower, you better be watching. Tweet us right now.
He's not in there. It's Steven, isn't it? Yep.
No, I'm saying he better be watching us right now.
No, I did. I'm just used to saying, let's hook it up, Martin, on another show, but it's not him in there. No volume from the booth. Seems like...
1 second, it's not playing. 1 second.
And this is awesome too. It looks great.
We love the promos. We love that he's making these for us for a lot of our shows now.
Yeah,
So
we've been doing a lot of them.
Wait, stop. John.
Wow.
Where's the music?
Get crazy.
Whoa.
It was the one saying, no, be careful what you wish for.
Interesting though, because now maybe he's trying to set up this character.
Her and Jenny had a lot of blowouts on that season.
There's always the same people always on that couch since like season 1.
if you want to do something.
Crazy.
So thank you, Watchtower, for that.
Thank you. That was
Awesome
the first time I
promo.
saw it. Thank you.
And good call. Okay, so now moving on to some news.
AfterBuzz TV
Oh my God! Come on!
Started tanning today for this crap.
We heard.
I know. I could see
What
the
is
red.
this?
I could see the
Give me a
red.
mic.
Oh,
You need
okay,
your
yeah,
base.
get a mic, hook it up. Come on in.
I don't know if Phil can tan. Now looking at you.
Okay.
He's got to get his base first.
Hold on. I was told I had amazing skin by the tanning lady. Did you guys hear that part of it?
And is that before or after she sold you the package?
That was.
Answer the question.
You know what, E-Vite? You're gone. You're uninvited.
I'm here
E-Vite
now.
clicking
I'm
on
here now.
not attending. We are not attending this E-Vite. Okay, you're here. You're staying with us for the rest of the show?
I'll do news and gossip, yes.
Oh, just news and gossip. Stay the whole
No,
time.
I'll stay for predictions and all
Such
that.
a thrill.
Alright.
No, but seriously, in honor of tanning today, this is a big day for you.
know.
I really wanted Paula to come do your tan, but KWoww said no.
I'm gonna visit Paula, and I'm gonna
That's what
start
we
dating
need.
Paula.
Oh.
You're gonna help her get over the situation.
That's right.
Phil is doing bi-coastal tanning. Wow.
That's
He's
right.
going to fly to Jersey just to tan.
Get off the plane, go to the shore, tan, come
And
right
then
back.
be back here for work.
Worth it.
GTB, Jim Tan,
Be back in LA.
be back with Paula.
Oh.
Yeah, not Jim Tan breakup with Paula. That was sad.
That was sad.
Yeah.
And the shirts.
All right, what do we got for news?
Okay.
Over there.
All right. Well, we've already talked about how sad we are that Jersey Shore is coming to an end. But you know how they say on Facebook with relationships, it's not official till it's on Facebook. Well, I say that show endings aren't official until they fill the time slot, which they have. MTV on January 3rd
Ouch.
in the Jersey Shore time slot will be debuting Buck Wild, a new reality series about 9 young adult friends in West Virginia who say they are living by the motto, whatever happens, happens. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but apparently we can expect to see a lot of riding down hills inside giant tires, driving trucks dangerously through mud, tearing up trails on ATVs and motorcycles, drinking, body licking, fighting with neighbors, and doing jackassy stunts.
Girl and guy, both.
Yes.
I really don't like
Will
them.
this be the next Jersey Shore?
No.
Buck
The next
Wild.
phenomenon.
That's interesting. West Virginia. That's so random.
It's like a small
We
town,
hate
kind
them.
of like Podunk. I don't know, like.
It's hater night for
I
you,
hate her
huh?
as much as I hate
I
Mackenzie.
know. You've said hate so many times
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm scared.
It's a new
No,
Roxy.
I said I love Sammy.
You did.
What do you guys think? Is this going to be like the new big thing for MTV? Or
Until I actually see like an actual preview, I can't say because
This is going to be the show we're
I
going
think
to cover,
they've
isn't it?
started showing previews on MTV.
really no. I'm
I think
curious.
didn't the press release just go out today? So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so it's brand new, kind of.
I mean, I don't have that much of an interest in I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about that area and what
Buck
goes on
Wild just
there.
sounds like old men running around in underwear.
Yeah. Oh god.
I'm just serious. That's what it
Is it
reminds-
like
Yes.
an older version of Honey Boo Boo? It sounds kind of
That's what I
rednecky
was
to
thinking.
me.
I literally, when you said Buck Wild, I was thinking Honey Boo Boo in my head.
I was thinking,
Y'all better
Yeah.
redneckinize.
wow. Okay. Kingpin.
Uh-huh.
All
Anyway,
right.
moving on.
Well, with the holidays in store, I mean, coming
sight?
up. In sight. There you go. In case you guys are wondering what JWoww wants for Christmas, she's made a Christmas list and posted it on her website.
And if you want to send her anything, you know, Amazon. baby.
Yup. From the AfterBuzz website. Well, as if she couldn't get any more creative, her top 3 choices are number 1, workout gear. Number 2, something sexy to replace her ripped jeans. And number 3, something techie.
Wait. All right, let's go back to number 2. Can we send KWoww?
Yeah.
Can we wrap him up in a bow and just
in a
put it
box,
at the doorstep?
and he just jumps out. Jumps out.
And what should he say? It's KWoww here.
KWoww, JWoww, and KWoww.
He'll be like, after I have sex with you, I'll tear your head off.
And then,
I'm
and then
KWoww.
that's after Roger. Boom.
Oh, poor KWoww. Wait, number 3 was something techie?
Something techie, yeah.
Like an iPhone 5? What are we
I
talking?
guess, like...
Could it be a vibrator? Like, what are we doing? How techie are we going?
I'm sure she has plenty of those already.
We have, oh my God, we could send that in the box with KWoww because we have people here that are techie. You're kind of techie.
I don't want to get sent in a box with KWoww. If he's
That'd be a long shipment.
Yeah, that'd be weird if he's like, hey, I'm sexy, I'm techie.
You're two, like 2 things on your list in one.
Hey, you guys got to both be wearing workout gear.
Oh, no, we're sending 3 people, clearly, and everybody's jumping out of the box as
That's
one of the
perfect.
3
They
things.
could be in like Lululemon, like yoga pants or something.
We're going to make this happen. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going. What's up?
All right, well, in case you were wondering how Pauly D got his rockin' bod, I'm sure we're all going to take notes.
The gym?
Well, it's more than just the gym. It's a very specific technique. He hits the gym 5 times a week in his personal gym in his home. And he takes turns with repetition. Sometimes it's chest and tries, and then sometimes it's shoulders and buys. You never know.
What was the hand movement for buys?
Buys. Biceps.
Buys.
Buys.
Chest, tries, shoulders, buys.
Chest, tries, buys. When he's not in the gym, he likes to keep his adrenaline pumping with boxing, basketball, jump rope, sparring, and to keep his mood up during his workouts, his playlist considers of Lil Wayne, Drake, and 2 Chainz. What?
2 Chainz.
There was nothing that unusual about his workout regimen.
Yeah, no. I was expecting something like, ooh, what's your secret?
Well, I thought he was going to promote some new kind of workout video, and it was going to be the Pauly D method.
Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's all we have today for AfterBuzz TV's news and gossip.
Woohoo.
Does that mean we have to move on to predictions? This is just getting so sad.
We got 5 left, right?
2.
Two.
2 episodes. OMG.
Yes.
2.
2. That's it.
Fill the thrill.
And a reunion.
In a reunion, okay.
Reunions don't count, though.
They're not going to
No.
do the reunion on the same night as the finale.
No.
Okay.
Are you sure? They always do that.
Well, they've been doing that. They haven't always done it.
Well, if they've been doing it, they'll probably continue to do
That
it.
will just be
Steven's
sad.
giving me a look. What is this look?
What's the look?
Do you have a seat?
Do I have a seat?
No.
No.
He has a makeshift seat. He's on his knees and he's still the same height as Roxy.
Yeah, it makes it easier to.
Here, I'll come down
it
to your
makes
level.
it easier to ask Roxy to marry me when I'm done.
Oh, that was sweet.
Phil, she's over 21. You can't marry her anymore.
That's right.
But
You gotta marry Mackenzie.
Mackenzie's up and coming.
Okay, enough from the booth over there. Okay, then. So anyway, as for predictions, moving on, right along, guys.
Well, we're
that's
gonna have
the
the
cue.
baby shower. What?
That's a cue for predictions.
I've already hit it.
Phil.
I already had it.
Damn it.
The
The
baby
full.
shower.
That was it. They ended it.
Oh, well, we'll see. It's the continuation of the baby shower.
That's what I'm saying.
So Vinny and Jionni will have their encounter.
Gianni's yelling at Vinny because he's like, yo, I heard that you were like pretending to be the baby daddy and
Is
shit.
that Vinny or Mike?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know. I was still thinking about Buck Wild.
I'm like, what the hell?
I heard you're the baby daddy.
I heard that you were the baby daddy.
I'm gonna get on my ATV and I'm gonna leave.
No, but seriously, Gianni's like, Vinny, I heard you making jokes about being the baby daddy. It's not cool. And Gianni's like, and Vinny's like, oh, snap.
Which
Here's what I would do. Here's what I would do.
Yeah.
No, Gianni, you the baby daddy, but like every baby daddy, you're not present, so I have to be there for the baby because you're gone all the time in Florida and stuff.
So I'm
Playing
just being
softball.
a fill-in baby daddy.
Yeah.
You should be happy.
Why did we start this trend? You should be happy. You heard that?
I'm not even
You
going to
heard?
try. I can't even do that.
I have so many accents up my sleeve.
Oh, and then there, guys, there's that
Baby
whole thing
daddy.
with Paula wanting
Oh wait,
Mike
but
to hold
this
a
is,
drink.
I just wanted to say one thing.
yeah.
What I don't understand is why would Snooki tell Jionni that Vinny was joking about that when she supposedly claims that she wants Jionni and Vinny to be cool, and that's obviously not going to make Jionni happy.
What, was it Snooki that told him?
No, definitely not.
I don't think it was Snooki that told him.
Who else would have told him?
Anybody else?
Anybody? Mike? I don't know. Any producers? I don't know.
Anybody
I don't,
else?
I don't think Snooki
I don't think the
did it.
He
producers
could have
would have
saw
said
it on
that.
TV.
No.
But it hadn't aired yet.
I think the producers do everything.
stirring the pot.
That's true. I don't even know.
So-
Because Paula giving Mike the drink,
Yeah,
and
I
he's
think
like,
that
That is so not cool.
Not cool. Not cool.
because you know he's out of rehab, and she's like, hold my drink, honey. And he's like, no, and she's like, hold it.
Yeah. Well, I think she's just
He's like,
being-
you know I can't hold no drink, girl.
You heard, shoot. Oh, shit. Are you going to be here next week, Thrill?
We have a surprise next week.
I thought that was this week.
KWoww
I
told
thought that was
us.
today.
KWoww spoiled it and said that Mackenzie was coming in. I know.
Oh, okay.
And
Boo.
Roxy's very upset.
Guess who has to drive Mackenzie's ass for 4 hours?
Guess who's going to have a drink off with her? Bitch, you going down. That means you.
I smell a challenge.
So until next week, if you want to see our face-off, you will come back here to watch the little twerp try to beat me.
Support Roxy at Roxy Striar on Twitter.
Yeah, show me some love. Hashtag rookie, yeah.
Yeah.
Where can we find everybody else?
On the Revenge After Show here at AfterBuzz TV.
What? OMG. Find me on Twitter at I am Jessica King.
And you can find me at Twitter at Erika Vieira LA.
And until next week, when we only have 2 episodes left. Peace.
Peace.
From Bing.com, executive producers Maria
I heard that.
Menounos,
You be
Keven
saying-
Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff. We would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Bye.
See you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.